It's May 11, 2010, and we've just returned from a day in the field outside Yellowstone National Park. Typically in May, spring snow flurries are still the norm. Hundreds of Yellowstone bison have migrated west of the park in search of green shoots of spring after a long, hard winter. By Mother's Day every year, bison are in the throes of an annual birthing ritual, giving life to the New Year's generation of calves. This peaceful tranquility doesn't last long, though. Today, agents of Montana's Department of Livestock launched their relentless campaign to drive native bison back into Yellowstone National Park from the nurturing spring range of the Gallatin National Forest and private lands on Horse Butte where residents embrace and welcome the bison each spring. Montana insists on a rigid hazeback date of May 15th, regardless of snowpack, range condition, or the needs of Yellowstone's bison. Agents on horseback, in trucks, and by helicopter relentlessly chased bison off the Gallatin National Forest on the flats south of Hebgen Lake to prevent bison from intermingling with cattle that will appear a month from now in June across Hebgen Lake, and in many cases miles from bison. Despite the lack of any documented real threat of bison transmitting the disease brucellosis to cattle, this annual hazing operation is launched to protect 3 private landowners that insist on grazing cattle for a few summer months outside Yellowstone. The bill for the entire hazing operation is paid for by United States taxpayers, who write a check to Montana livestock officials each year to fund their mission to chase bison off historic range and into the confines of Yellowstone National Park. Many Americans and taxpayers are likely surprised that one of the West's most iconic wildlife species is chased by helicopter across the wild landscape of the world's most famous national park, simply to protect 3 landowners who like to graze cattle for a short time each summer. Any bison that won't be chased back into Yellowstone are simply shot and killed. The Yellowstone Coalition is working to change this nonsensical management by acquiring grazing rights, advocating more lenient hazeback dates, and finding new locations to establish herds of wild bison.